All right, so the first card we have, Scorpio, is success. You may be feeling, for the month of May, you have this in the, how you're going to be thinking. You're going to be thinking about your success, all your successes. You're going to be celebrating success, your achievements, and all the positive things that you've achieved at this point in your life. So you're going to be doing a lot of thinking about that. Maybe planning parties or planning events, or just thinking about how much you have succeeded. That's really good. And the second card we have for you is breaking through. You guys are going to be making some huge breakthroughs this month of May. These breakthroughs could be, your achievements that you have achieved. You've broken through now to success. They could be work related. They could be career work, relationships, challenges that you've been going through mentally, physically, in any way, shape, or form. And you guys are breaking through to a new higher level of and you've achieved quite a bit. This is really good. Wow, you guys have the Innocence card. This card is talking about, you're going to be feeling, this is how you're feeling this month of May. A lot of you guys are going to be feeling this sense of childlike innocence, seeing things for the first time, even though you've seen them 1,000 times, right? Or you just never paid attention. You're going to be having this, a lot of you guys are going to be feeling a sense of wonderment, of newness within your life, a refreshing, childlike, reborn almost, where you appreciate the little things in life, little things or big things, people, situations. It's a very beautiful energy, and I'm really happy to say you guys are going to be a lot of you guys are going to be feeling this wonderful freedom of innocence within yourself. And the outcome is silence. Some of you might be needing to find some truth within yourself. You might be wanting to find some answers within yourself. You might be receiving those answers this month of May. You may be getting revealing questions and confusions maybe coming to clarity this month. If not, some of you guys need to meditate, go within, spend some time to maybe find some truth or some answers from within yourself. So yeah, this is a great month so far. All right, so for the main reading here, we have this energy of the Empress, which is in reverse. This could be a mother. It could be a mother figure. It could be a grandmother. It could be the mother to your children. It could be your grandmother. It could be a mother figure. This mother figure is not doing well. She's not very fruitful right now. She's not very nurturing. She's kind of in she's not her normal self, her normal fruitful, happy, nurturing, loving person. At this point, she feels a little insecure, and she's not her nurturing, loving self at this point. All right, so let's get into your reading. For the main energy of your reading this month, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, this is interesting. So the Page of Swords is the main reading energy. This could be somebody younger than you, Scorpio. It could be or somebody not younger than you, but has the mentality of somebody who's young, immature. Not really immature, but just young. This is somebody who is coming forth in your life this month. This could be you even acting out in this way, where, this could be an air sign too. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But it's somebody who's coming forward and speaking the truth about something. They're just speaking truth, and this might bring you some clarity. But yeah, it's either you or there is somebody coming forward, and they're going to give you some information, a message. This is somebody who's giving you a message. It could be a text message. It could be a phone call. It could be an email. It could be literally in person. But you are going to be receiving some kind of message, and it's going to give you some truth or some information. The card that is crossing you is the Page of Cups. This is a water sign as well. It could be you. It could be Pisces or a Cancer as well. It's a younger person. Possibly it could be your child. It could be a child. It could be a younger nephew or niece. It could just be a friend. And it's somebody who's here, who has, you know, they care, and they're offering their emotions and advice, emotions and comfort. They're opening their heart, and they have a lot to give. So this could be you feeling that this way this month. You could be feeling very generous with your love and wanting to be open-hearted and listen to others and be there for others, because maybe you're feeling really good about yourself and now you're able to offer back some emotions and some attention. In the recent past, you have the Death card. So in April sometime, possibly, or before, but it could even be in the very, very beginning of this month of May. This is the Death card in reverse. In the past, or there was a delay in something ending in your life. Something was coming to an end for permanent. There was definitely an end of a life cycle or a cycle, or which is a situation or a circumstance that it's the end of it. But there was a delay. It was something that was ending, but it hadn't ended completely yet. Or you were really holding on to this. You didn't want this to end, and so it was very difficult for you or the situation, and it was being prolonged a little bit. This ending. You know, this most likely has now fully ended because this was in your past. Okay, there was a little bit of a clinging on to the past. There was something, or somebody was clinging on you, or the situation was clinging on. It wasn't fully ended, but it must have been by now. It's probably ended. That was in your past. And what we have for you is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the position of something that you're trying to achieve or work towards, something that you really want in your life right now. So Scorpio, you might want, you know, the Hierophant represents quite a few things. It does represent commitment, or not commitment, but a ceremony of commitment, almost like a marriage, because this is a spiritual person. This is somebody who can marry, you know, a spiritual, you know, wedding or something. But most likely that's not the case for you, Scorpio. This is more about doing things in a, you know, maybe following the rules, doing things properly, doing things more spiritual founded, more in the realm of spirituality when it comes to morality and doing things the correct way, or the way that the church would recognize, or some kind of spiritual belief system. So it looks like you guys are looking for maybe some spiritual advice from somebody, maybe a priest, or, you know, somebody within the church. You could be going to somebody for this type of thing. You know, some kind of ritual or ceremony within the church, or within a religion, or within any kind of spiritual type of organization. If that's not the case, you know, it looks like you guys are really wanting to do things by the rules. You want to do things the right way. All right, right now in front of you, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So you guys are analyzing your money. You're analyzing your life in regards to money, or in regards to what you've put a lot of focus and attention on, time, money, and you're wondering if your time and money is worth it, because you put a lot of money or time, energy, love into something, and you've stopped, you put a halt to all this beautiful work that you've been working on, money, even, you know, achieving, building all this wealth and abundance and growth, regardless whether it was time, energy, work, relationship. And now you've put a halt for a second, and you're saying, I'm going to stop and analyze my life. I'm going to analyze what it is that I'm working on. And I'm going to determine, is this really, am I doing and building something of worth and value as far as what my return is? So you guys are going to be analyzing your situation to decide whether it's worth it for you to continue on this way, or do something different. But you're just taking a pause to kind of review your life and your situation in regards to that. Okay. Hold on, guys. I've got It just, all right. All right, next card. This is what we have. This is the Four of Cups, and this is coming to you in the month of May. This is the energy right in front of you. So this could be you or somebody else, but I see that this is kind of the pouting card to me. It's the Four of Cups and represents somebody who's feeling a little bit down. They're feeling a little bit stuck. They're feeling a little bit bored. They're feeling a little bit unhappy with what it is that they have in their life. And that could be a very good reason about why it is that you now all of a sudden you're putting a pause to something, whether it's work, relationship, or both or all, to determine whether you want to continue forward, whether you're getting the rewards of it or not. And so it's causing you to be possibly a little stuck, bored, like I said, bored, unhappy, almost in a little bit of a negative kind of feel where you're feeling like, I'm not happy and I'm not happy with what I have. And I don't see anything in the future. It's almost like being pessimistic, you know, kind of that feeling, where you're just kind of like bitter and something about being unhappy. Okay. But it's just kind of a stuck feeling. So I think you're taking a pause right now because something significant has really ended in your life or tried to end, or is ending. And so I think it's causing you to really take stock and review in your life. And you guys are going to be doing that. All right. The next card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are working. You see your situation as working really, working on something of of high importance that's making you money. Being very detailed, being very skilled at what it is that you do. This is a total professional person that is making money, lots of money. They're very busy though. They're extremely focused on their work and they're producing quite a bit of money and they're doing very, very well for themselves. The next card we have is the Temperance card in reverse. So in your environment, Scorpio, people, places, home environment, work, friends, whatever, the people involved in your situation here, their outlook right now is a little bit unstable emotionally. They don't have a lot of patience. They're in need of a balance in their life. They're in need of some patience and balance because right now they're not balanced at all emotionally. They're very off kilter. There's definitely a need for them to regain some balance and some patience in a situation. So maybe that's has to do with one of these younger people. These could be your children, again, friends, anybody, romantic partners. It could be anything, but yeah. All right, the next card we have is the Three of Swords in reverse. This is great. This is in the position of hopes and fears. So it looks like you guys are really hoping this month of May to just completely be over, you know, this ending or this heartache that is you want it to end. So anything that's been postponed or within your emotions or thought, you know, your emotion, if you've had any emotional heartache, if you've been crying, if you've been really sad, if you felt really disappointed, whether this was a, you know, any kind of ending that was hurting you, it looks like you're really hoping this month of May that you're just going to get over it. Like it's not going to bother you anymore. You're going to succeed and get past it. And that's exactly what it looks like is going to happen. You guys are going to be getting over any heartache. You're going to be seeing that it was a positive thing now that you're over the pain. Always when we finally get over something, right? We hold on to something maybe. Maybe you guys are no longer going to hold on to something. You're going to set it free and it's going to set you free. And the outcome here is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is in reverse. So this tells me that you or somebody else involved here is feeling a little bit. You're going to be taking responsibility in an argument that was a, you know, pretty bad argument, a disagreement where two people or more, you guys were not getting along and everybody had different opinions and people were like, you know, saying really mean things or standing up for themselves and just kind of like people lost basically in the argument. Nobody wins and everybody walked away. It looks like you're going to be taking responsibility. Or somebody else in the situation is. Maybe that's what this message is coming forward to say. This person might be coming forward to say that they had, or this could be you going forward and telling somebody that, you know, you're apologizing, or you're just taking responsibility that, you know, you didn't have to be so harsh and that you're sorry that, things went down the way they did. So it's either you feeling guilty about it, or not really guilty, but feeling like at least you're realizing now that somebody's realizing now that they did take a responsibility in the separation and argument in this situation between these two people or more. And that's a good thing when we recognize, right, that it's not always like somebody else's fault. It's everybody's fault. Or it's, you know, it's a shared fault. We all can't just blame everybody. So somebody was blaming and now they are not. Now they're realizing they had a part in this. They're being very mature about it. So you might be wanting to apologize to somebody, or, you know, somebody might be coming to apologize to you, or you might just be realizing it within your mind. And seeing things from a higher perspective, which is a more mature way to take things. And of course, that's going to help you move on, you guys. When we forgive, forget, and take responsibility for our own actions in any time when there's disagreements, it makes us a stronger person, and it helps us to really take responsibility and value what it is that we participate in our lives. And that sets us free. It sets us free from heartache. It sets us free from doing wrong to others. And that really will set us free. So good for you guys. If that's you, it really will set you free by taking responsibility. It doesn't mean you necessarily, want to mend things and make things right, because some things can never be made right, only because we all have different opinions. Sometimes things are meant to separate, but it's also good, you know, just for the fact that you guys want to apologize or want somebody to, you know, or at least you're taking responsibility. That shows a lot for yourself, and it will help you move forward and do things more. Maybe you're going to be doing things more in a spiritual way, in a spiritual manner. Maybe this is the right thing to do spiritually, you know, by forgiving and forgetting and forgiving yourself, forgiving others. And, you know, maybe the church believes that, and that's how you're going to be following your life in a more higher perspective or moralistic way. Anyway, you guys, this looks like a fantastic month for you. I see success this month in money. And I see you getting some clarity, some messages, and putting a final end to some heartache and some sadness that you've gone through. And, you know, really just forgiving and letting go. That's really important, you guys. I really, really am happy for you. That's really, really good. Let it go, guys. Let it go. And you have some really good energies here. These people are coming in with truth, clarity, honesty, and an open heart. And that's all you need is good friends, good people. And, you know, once you guys decide, once you analyze your situation and decide what it is you want to do going forward, you know, you'll stop being stuck and you'll start seeing things from a different perspective, and to gain more. You're going to be gaining more. Anything you let go of, you're going to end up gaining more in the long run.